guys are actually here and you're like, yeah, try this, try that, do this, do that. You're giving us tips. You're educating us on how it actually works.
Gigabyte has reached out to us and they're like, hey, we kind of want to teach you guys how to build PCs. This is something that you're interested in. And we're just like, I think that's something the overall community can benefit from.
Welcome everybody, thank you for joining us on our very first AORUS TV live stream. My name is Van, I'm going to be your host today, and I'm joined by a very special co-host.
Hello everyone, I'm Kate.
Thank you for joining us today, Kate. So today's show, we have a couple topics we want to talk to you guys about. I think what we're going to do is we're going to split this show into 3 different segments.
Yes.
And for each one of the segments, we're going to have a very great hardware prize for giveaway just for you viewers of this stream. Kate, would you like to explain how they can win these prizes?
Okay, so total for this TV show, we're gonna have a 3 giveaway, and each giveaway will given in different segments. So our first segment is called the topic of the day, and our topic today is about the Intel Optane memory, and along with our giveaway, which is the 32 gig stick of Intel Optane memory, and the way to win is to share this post and then share your comments and then down below for the descriptions. So today we actually have a special host, special guest today to answer some questions with us. Let's welcome Brian.
Hi everyone, I'm Brian and I'm part of the technical marketing team at Gigabyte.
Hey Brian, thanks for joining us today on the show. So Kate and I, we aren't as familiar with Intel Optane technology. Do you think you can give us a quick explanation as to what it's all about?
Yeah, so Intel Optane memory, it's like a special memory that's in between RAM and storage drives like SSD or hard drives. It's used to accelerate, just to accelerate your system. So it can be used to accelerate your SSD or hard drives. And last year, it was only available to accelerate your primary boot drive, but this year they added a new feature where you can accelerate your secondary drives now for like an even more responsive system experience.
That's good. So secondary drive, that's probably like maybe like hard drive or storage disk. Where I
usually some type of storage system.
Okay.
Yeah.
So real world usage, what does that translate to?
So your system will be very responsive as Intel Optane has a very, very low latency. It's almost 1,000 times faster latency than a traditional hard drive or an SSD even. So this is where your benefit would come from. So faster loading times, opening content, it will all be like blazing fast.
And speaking of content, I mean, me, myself, I do a lot of photos and videos here at Gigabyte. So actually, I do have a storage drive, 4 terabyte drive. It's like almost completely filled with photos and videos. So
that will help you a lot for
actually,
reducing the processing time with it.
Sometimes I open up my Windows and it's like, it takes forever for all my files to show up. So you're saying Optane does speed up that process?
Yes, it will learn what you do and then adapt to it and accelerate your workload. So you can do more work faster.
Cool.
So what is this for? Who is this for?
I believe everyone can benefit in one way or another. As long as you're using a computer, you can benefit from any of the like specs that has, like the responsiveness. Everyone can benefit from stuff loading faster.
Any kind of gaming benefits?
Yes, gaming as well. So all your games will load a little bit faster than normal and just allows you more time for gaming as well.
Okay.
I play a lot of PUBG, so hopefully it will help me to shorter the response time.
I don't know.
You know, better performance.
I don't know if Optane could make up for a lack of skill inside PUBG.
Maybe I will see the enemy faster than I'm using the Intel Optane.
That might have a problem with your
eyes. Shorter
eye.
the response time.
You gotta shorten the response time with your eyes, man. Your PC.
But back to that spec-wise. Is there any testing performance done of the Intel?
So we actually have done a lot of real-world tests, real-world performance, and you can find all this information on our AORUS Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and along with that, we also have an AORUS blog where we write up and have all the charts available there as well.
Nice.
What about, well, we actually got a question from Demetrius. He asks about Intel Optane. Does it benefit 3D graphics software? Like Blender?
Yes, it would allow it to load faster. In the beginning, Optane will probably be a little bit slow in the beginning, but as it learns your workflow, your workload, it will adapt to it and start slowly accelerating it as well. It takes like 2 or 3 more times and it will learn how to accelerate your workload. Yeah, it's very fast.
What about any kind of setup procedure? Install it or configure it in any way?
So actually the good thing about that is we started bundling it with our Z370 Gaming 7-OP, and we also are bundling it with our Z370 Ultra Gaming -OP. So we actually, I have a board over here, and we actually integrate it into our M.2 armor now.
Cool.
So it's very nice. You guys can check it out.
Let's take a look then.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a great board.
Yeah.
And this one, Ben, how about you share with us what model is this one?
So I believe this one's the Z370 Gaming 7-OP. We basically took our flagship board and we added Optane memory inside of it, as Brandon was talking earlier. It's going to be pre-installed here on the top M.2 slot, and it comes with a custom Intel Optane heat shield. That's pretty cool, right, Kate?
Well, compared to my Z370 Gaming 7, this is a beautiful board.
Yeah. So this is, I mean, kind of like the latest iteration of what we have here at Gigabyte and AORUS. So we put all the latest and greatest tech inside of it. Some of the other things that are pretty cool about this board, honestly, to me, I like the ESS Saber DAC that's included on here. So an ESS Saber DAC, if you, what it does, it lets you have a more audio experience. So you can drive better headphones, drive better speakers.
So when I play PUBG, I'd be able to hear my enemies 10 miles away.
Yes, potentially
right?
you can.
Yes.
Potentially can. So you know when someone's gonna sneak up around you, like you know, let's say for me, I'm trying to gun you down and walking behind you. If you're good enough, you can.
Right?
I don't know about that.
So it helps your audio, basically.
Pretty much, yes. The ESS Saber DAC does help your audio. A couple other cool stuff on this board, which we include on our standard Gaming 7 board too, is the addition of some extra durability features. You guys can take a closer look. Metal shielding around these.
That helps a lot of graphic cards, because graphic card nowadays, better performance, of course, higher heat sinks. A little bit more weight on that, so it adds up the durability. And then on top of that, the whole board has a lot of RGB fusions, which makes the board look better. And one thing I do like though is the IO shield here is very, very good.
Yeah, so on the IO panel on the back, you can see that we have a lot of multiple input-output options for you. Tons of USB ports. You have a USB 3.1 Type-C connector. We also have dual LAN, looks like right there, and then a couple different options for audio as well. So again, this motherboard does provide a couple different options for you to configure your system however you see fit.
Well, that's really good. So Ben, my question to you is, where can I get this one?
This one specific, the Gaming 7-OP, you can find it on newegg.com. But if this one's a little bit out of your price range, we do offer the Ultra Gaming-OP board on Amazon. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead, check out those websites.
And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave the comment below, and then we'll more than happy to answer it.
Yeah, and remember to enter into our giveaway too. Remember, we're giving out 32 gigs of Intel Optane memory, so all you have to do is share this video as well as enter into the giveaway the giveaway link in the description below.
Well, thank you so much, Brian, for coming here and answer all our questions. We'll see you around.
Yeah, right. Later.
So that wraps up our first segment. And then, like Ben mentioned earlier, if you haven't do so for the giveaway campaign, please do so. And then you will be able to win the Intel Optane memory stick.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So I think let's move on to our next topic, which is called Bite of the Day. We're going to talk about all the latest technology news, and now is the perfect time because we just finished Computex last week. We had a ton of exciting new products we have to show you here at Gigabyte. But before we do so, let's talk about those giveaways again, right? I think we're gonna give out some other great prize for this segment.
So this segment, we're gonna give away a Z370 AORUS Gaming 7 motherboard.
Yes, correct. It's actually very similar to the one you see right here, but it comes with just a standard heatsink as well as Optane included. But still a great high-end board, and it's free if you win in the giveaway.
Yes. All right, so let's talk about Computex.
Yes, what's up?
So,
what about Computex?
Well, Computex hosted in Taiwan. How was your trip there?
My trip was pretty good. You were there as well. So yeah, Kate and I, we just both flew back a couple days ago. Honestly, how are you doing in terms of jet lag?
I'm sleepy right now.
You guys can't see it, but off on the side, we have tons of cups of coffee, Starbucks everywhere. We're like barely on our last thread right here.
But we're still very excited to talk to you guys and then share a lot of new techs and what we see from Computex.
Yes.
Which this year, our Computex, Gigabyte has a lot of new stuff coming out, and which includes one of the new segments that we're doing is the RAM.
Yes. My favorite announcement was RAM, AORUS RAM. It's our first time getting into this category.
And that was amazing.
Yeah, so a little bit different than what we're used to doing at Gigabyte. We're known for graphics cards, motherboards, notebooks, right? But now it's RAM. So honestly,
because I think that Gigabyte wants to go to more ecosystems.
Yes.
So we have we also have a gaming power supply, AORUS power supplies, and we have motherboards, we have graphic cards,
we have SSDs now.
Yeah, and we have AORUS RAM, which is a complete system, right? And we also have a peripheral that we launched in the Computex. It's our new gaming mouse, M5, the upgrade version of our M3. That one is great too.
Yeah, it looks really crazy. A lot more lights, upgraded sensor, and overall just a much better package than other options on the market.
And that DPI is 16,000 upgrade, so which is
16,000 or 160,000. 16,000. 16,000. Yeah,
16,000.
Right.
No, because because for the M3 we have like 3 DPI set. Yeah. That one has a 4 DPI set, which if I play PUBG, give me a better chance of like aiming headshots.
That's not gonna help her out.
It's gonna help you out, I guarantee you. So, and then the design overall is really beautiful because it has RGB lighting as well.
Yeah.
And then we use the same RGB fusion software, so you can customize with the different colors along with your motherboards, your graphic cards, of course. And on top of that, when we talked about RAM earlier, right? It has RGB fusion as well. And
yeah, we've got to mention it's RGB RAM. So yeah, let's go a little bit more in depth as to what the RAM was. What we're doing this time around is that we're including 4 modules in one kit. So these 4 modules, it's a 16 gig kit. 2 of the modules are actually dummy modules, just purely for lighting.
Because usually you only need two memory cards and be able to perform the maximum.
Yes. So our thing is we include 2 real modules, 2 lighting modules, so that way you're able to fill all 4 DIMM slots on your motherboard. Unfortunately, we don't have one for demo here yet, but we'll probably have some pretty soon, so stay tuned.
It's on the air.
It's
shipping.
Yeah, it's actually on the way right now, so we should be getting it here in the US office pretty soon, so hopefully Kate and I can have a chance to play around with it and show you guys in person. So stay tuned for a future live stream, stay tuned for some photos, some videos of that RAM. But I believe you can already check it out. We did some coverage at Computex last week. So you guys can see what a pre-production sample looks like, but we'll have the finished version.
Yeah, it should be soon around there because we already seen the module here, and it just shouldn't be too long. Yeah. But it's very exciting, a new technology that we have in Computex. And so if you guys have any comments or you guys are interested in something that you guys want to know, comment below, and then we're more than happy to share.
Yeah, definitely.
And last but not least, we have a gaming mouse pad.
Yes, I know a lot of you guys out there really wanted this, but we have an RGB mouse pad that's coming out.
RGB.
I believe it's called the AORUS P7 gaming mouse pad. So that one, it makes a perfect addition with the AORUS M5 mouse. That one should be available pretty soon. I want to say within the coming few months. So
yeah, it should be in the next 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, 2 to 3
about
months.
that.
So it'll be available really soon. And like what Kate was talking about earlier with RGB, this mouse pad does support RGB fusion, so completely syncable with everything else that you got from AORUS. And so,
So one software take care of everything. It's like your remote control at home. One perfect.
yes, exactly.
Well, anything else during Computex that you're very interested about that you want to share?
Well, let's see. Well, outside of work, we had a lot of good food at Computex. Taiwan has a ton of great food. Really good food for the money too, especially since we're coming here from the US.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, food there is so
it's
cheap.
like 1/3 of the price, but you get so much more.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is.
Crazy.
Taiwan has a good trip, but plus the weather right now is pretty good.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of technology actually just now.
I'm reading a comment from Jonathan Lightwood.
Okay.
He's saying that we should make RGB
speaker.
What do you think?
I think it's good. I actually think it's good because
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
it is because we have RGB mouse, we have
Mhm.
RGB mouse pad, we have RGB keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Why not RGB speaker?
Yeah, pretty
It will
much.
be a eco-family system
Yeah,
with
again.
the peripherals.
Yeah. So actually, that's not a bad idea. So if you guys actually do want to see that, keep letting us know in the comments below. We'll probably have to screenshot some of them, send them to our headquarters, try to push them to make some of these speakers.
Yeah. I think actually they think this is a great idea. Maybe they will like it because maybe no one mentioned before. Maybe no one mentioned.
I don't know. I mean, this is
But
the first time I thought of
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what any other people are saying.
All right, let's take a look.
Will there be an AORUS gaming phone?
What?
Phone.
A gaming phone.
I know one of our competitors did announce their cell phone at Computex, and honestly, I think it's a pretty cool idea. I don't. Maybe it's something that we have to keep an eye out on.
That would be a little bit harder, I think.
Yeah, a little bit different than what we're used to, but hey, you never know.
Yeah.
Nothing's out of the
I would say
option.
that's a great idea, but slightly hard challenge there.
Caleb Legacy asks us if we're going to make any kind of AIO water cooling. I know.
AIO water cooling. I lose a point there. I don't know. What about you?
So actually, last week when I was in Taiwan, I did talk with some of the product managers back there, and we actually do have those in the works. Right now, we have an AORUS air cooler. It's called the ATC 700.
Yes.
That one also has RGB, but we're planning to expand our portfolio of cooling products. So we will have an AIO cooler. Unfortunately, I don't have any specs that I can share yet, but just know that it is on the way. Maybe we might see it towards the end of the year, maybe around November, December time. So again, if you guys want to stay updated on that, we'll have some more announcements on our social media pages. We might even share in an upcoming AORUS TV live stream. So stay tuned for that.
That's a good news because we well, I'm from the south side and there's a lot of customers or end user are asking if we're gonna have any water cooling. So that's a really good part.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. And of course, as I'm pretty sure it's gonna be RGB as well. So again, syncable with everything. And
the system will look fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. So pretty much the idea is, we can make a complete system now with everything Gigabyte, everything AORUS. Except the CPU, of course. That one's still going to be Intel AMD. We're not ready to make our own CPUs yet, but no, just kidding. No, we're probably never to get into that. But yeah, I did hear rumors about AORUS monitors as well.
Wow.
So yeah.
But I heard that the rumor it's we're gonna have in somewhere around the end of the year.
Yes. So again, similar to the AIO cooling, it's not ready as of yet. So I don't have any specs to share. But
the monitor I know is in R&D right now.
Yeah, so it's actually
cooking.
It's cooking. It's not ready for release yet, but again, if you guys want to hear an announcement, an official announcement, we'll have it here on our social media pages. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. We have a bunch of other stuff too. We have an AORUS.com website as well as our blog where we announce all the latest and greatest products here at AORUS.
And that is for
actually.
What?
Do you think there'll be RGB monitors?
Great idea. I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
I think it's not for this first not for the first series that we launch, because that current one is in the R&D already.
Yeah.
So logical thinking probably.
Actually, I think it will.
No,
I think it will have.
No,
RGB.
I think that will be put out on thoughts, because that one I remember it's gonna be AORUS, right?
AORUS, correct. AORUS monitors.
Yeah, and usually AORUS is our top of the gaming light, so that is maybe.
So
I guess we will find out later, and so stay tuned, and we'll release that question, that answer afterwards.
For sure. So before we continue on with our topic, I just want to remind you guys that we do have giveaways going on right now. The current one we want to talk to you guys about is a motherboard giveaway. We're giving out a Z370 Gaming 7 motherboard. All you guys have to do to enter into it is share this stream, as well as enter the link in the description below. It's going to take you to a custom Gleam giveaway page, and we've got some little activities you guys have to do on there to get your entries in. But yeah, if you guys want to win this, definitely click on that link. Otherwise, I think Kay and we might have to fight for the giveaway prize.
No, I'm gonna take it. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and then afterwards we're gonna come back. And the last segments, we're gonna give another big prize for you guys. So stay tuned.
And we'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
just experienced. camping mode and pools opening. These are some of the things we expect with summer.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hope you guys didn't fall asleep during that commercial break, but we're finally back. And one thing I want to tell you guys is we were able to talk to our bosses during that commercial break, and we got one last prize to announce for you guys. We're actually going to give away one of our Z370 Gaming 7-OP boards. It's the one that we had Brian here earlier to talk to us about. Let me see if I still have it. Here we go.
So this is the board that we just talked about and go through. It's a great technology here. And this is going to be our last giveaway for this sections.
So yeah, if you guys want to win this, remember to share this post as well as enter into the description, enter into the link in the description below. We're going to have information there on how exactly you guys can enter in to win this prize. So really great stuff, limited time. So remember to get on that. I believe we're going to announce a giveaway winner next Friday.
Yes.
So remember to get your entries in today and then even share it with your friends as well.
So the next, so the winner of these 3 prizes will be announced
next Friday.
So next Friday. So everyone, whoever entered this giveaway, stay tuned. Where can they follow?
They're going to follow us on Facebook.
So Facebook, everyone. So on next Friday, Facebook, stay tuned, and then maybe you'll be the winner. Who knows, right? All right. So before we get into the next sections, actually, one of our friends was asking, Ryan Christopher. Ryan Christopher is asking, what is the difference from? Is there any big improvement from Z370? To Z170 to Z370 high-end motherboards.
So Z170 to Z370, that's about a 2-generation jump. So of course you do get a ton of performance in terms of the CPU. Intel did a lot of great performance upgrades, so that means you get higher FPS in games, you get better benchmarking results, you get better productivity results. But if we're talking about just purely the motherboard itself, generational differences, you're going to see a lot of cool things like RGB fusion, for example. We have RGB fusion on our latest motherboard. I believe you guys can see it in the system in the back right there. Check out that crazy lighted system. That one's being controlled by our motherboard, by our Z370 motherboard. So that system back there, we plug in RGB strips straight to the motherboard, and then our software is able to let you control all the different lighting effects. So that's one great thing we did for Z370 that Z170 doesn't have.
Well, luckily, I have a Z170 Gaming 7 at home on Gigabyte as well. There's a lot of like small things on the features that on top of the performance, right? That Z170 doesn't have, but Z370 does have. For example, the Saber DAC. Yeah,
the ESS Saber DAC. So Z370, we did improve it.
Plus, back then, most of the motherboard doesn't have a metal shields on the PCIe slots. And for RGB, yes, they're from the Z170 motherboards, they have a basic RGB lighting. But back then, RGB wasn't that popular, and it wasn't as mature market as today. So our Z370 Gaming 7 motherboard, side-by-side comparison, it has RGB on the RAM, on the basically over all the boards, and it sync out with our you have more choice, more patterns on the AORUS RGB fusions. So there's a lot of highlights there.
For sure. So yeah, overall Z370, well, I mean, overclocking is a pretty big feature too.
Yes.
So I guess let's cover that. Let me bring back that board over here. So, one of the big things we did for this generation as well, especially on the Gaming 7 board, is we did improve the cooling solution on it. So check out the big heatsink on here that sits directly on top of the VRMs. And I don't know if you guys are able to catch this, but we have a little heat pipe running alongside of it too. So that just works in conjunction with the heat sinks. So again, it delivers a better cooling performance, so you can push your system further in overclocking. But let's see. Even if you're not overclocking it either, even if you're not overclocking, this lowers your system temperatures, so that way your system just lasts longer. So again, it's kind of better bang for your buck, where you kind of start future-proofing your system. That way you don't need to upgrade in 1 or 2 years. You can hold on to this for maybe 3 or 4 years before you have a need to upgrade your system.
Exactly, and I'm still using my Z170s perfectly. But one thing though, well, I do like Gigabyte's motherboard because it's very durable. I've been using for 3 years, and it's a great weapon to so I think that covers that. If you still have any questions, Ryan, feel free to comment below, and then we'll go ahead to share more of the specs if you need it.
Yeah, and if you guys want to see actual overclocking results, I believe if you Google search them, we have a lot of media tests. A lot of media reviewers have tested our board's overclocking capabilities. And to be honest, I don't want to sound too much of a sellout, but they have nothing but good things to say about the board. So really great stuff there.
All right, so let's enter into our last sections.
Last section. Actually, before we do that, I actually see a comment from Theo Francisco.
Yep.
He's asking us, what events are you guys going to show up at next? Will you be at TwitchCon?
When is it?
TwitchCon, I don't know when a TwitchCon is. I think it's in November, right?
November. Well, am I invited?
I'm actually not sure. We probably won't go TwitchCon this year. Well, maybe our AORUS team members will probably go personally to attend, but we might not have a booth there. However, in terms of upcoming shows, we do have one in first week of September, PAX West. We'll be back at PAX West again this year. We've been going for the past, 5 or 6 years, so we're making another appearance.
PAX West is hosted in Seattle, right?
Correct, Seattle, Washington. So if you guys are in the area, definitely stop by, come say hi to Kate and myself, and we'll hook you up with some good prizes.
Because in PAX West, we are gonna have a huge booth there. We have a lot of campaigns, giveaways, and then we have a lot of games and competition there.
We're gonna have a PUBG tournament. So PUBG fans, if you guys want to enter into it, remember to join our booth at PAX West.
I'm really good at it, trust me.
She's gonna be last place on the tournament, guaranteed.
In order to win the prize, you have to beat me, right?
You're all gonna get prizes if you join.
So, like we mentioned, we have a lot of activity there. So if you guys are actually going there, feel free to join us. We're more than happy to see you in person and welcome you with giveaway, right?
Yeah, for sure. We do have a lot of giveaway items there. And speaking of events in September, we'll have one more event right after PAX West. We'll be up in Canada attending DreamHack Montreal. That's going to be the second week of December. I believe it's September. Let me look it up real quick.
It's September 7th to the 9th.
7th to 9th?
Yeah, that's the DreamHack Montreal.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She remembered that.
Hey,
I'm not doing my job.
So for sales, I'm looking into Canada. So of course, Canadian.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
So we actually have one of the question here.
Yes.
Is asked by. Too many people asking the same questions.
Yeah, you guys gotta slow down your questions. It's too much for us.
Jonathan Lightwood, he's asking, are you guys coming with Brian at Montreal? Going?
Nah, we're gonna leave him back. We're gonna ditch him. No, just kidding. We're gonna bring Brian along, because Brian is our food expert. So whenever we travel, we do need a food tour guide to take us out to good restaurants.
Brian's the expert of food.
Yeah, he knows best. He has the best taste out of all of us, to be honest.
Because he's very picky.
Yes, picky for quality.
So yes, Gigabyte is gonna be there. We We are we gonna have a booth there?
Yes, we will have a booth. So we have a couple activities planned. We're gonna have some pretty cool systems to show as well. I want to say that we're gonna have our RAM there. We're gonna have our new mice, our new mouse pad, our new power supply. The ones that we talked about earlier on the show, they should be ready by then. So that'll probably be our first time demoing it in real life. So if you guys want to check it out, remember to stop by DreamHack Montreal. Come find AORUS, come find Kate and myself, and we'll give you guys a tour of everything.
Yeah, and then for all the friends in Canada, if you guys happen to be at the show, come see us. And then we actually gonna have different kind of promotions, deals, and on top of that, giveaways. And then we're more than happy to see you in person.
And Blaine Mandel asks, how do you enter? I believe he's talking about the giveaway. So let's mention that again. Just to remind you guys, we are doing a giveaway right now. We have 3 very great prizes to give to you guys.
What are the 3?
1, 32 gigs of Intel Optane memory.
Bingo. Second
is going to be a Z370 AORUS Gaming 7.
What's the third one?
And our last one is we're combining the 2 together.
Yes.
We're going to give a Z370 Gaming 7-OP board, which is going to include 32 gigs of Optane pre-installed. The board that we've been showing on stream, this one right here. Not this exact board, but we'll give you guys a brand new one. So yeah, this is just kind of what it looks like. It has the 32 gigs of Optane memory pre-installed inside of it. So straight out of the box, it's working for you. It's going to accelerate your system. It's going to be really, really cool stuff.
And when are you gonna to announce the winner of these 3 prizes?
We will be announcing it next Friday on our Facebook page, which is just called AORUS.
So if you guys are having any questions or anything like that, feel free to stay in our Facebook AORUS page, and you stay tuned on next Friday because the winner is gonna be announced on there.
For sure. So I think, Kate, let's go along with the show. Let's enter into one of the last topics we have for the day, which is game news. We are just coming off of E3.
Yes.
It happened earlier this week. And did you get to go, Kate?
Dallas doesn't get to go.
She didn't get to go. She's mad.
But I heard E3 this year actually have a lot of good games actually announced this year. And they have a lot of showcase there. Nintendo went. I believe Sony went as well.
Sony, Microsoft, Bethesda, a lot of big game developers, a lot of big game publishers. And they all had very exciting announcements. So Kate and I are just going to talk about some of our personal favorite games that were announced at the show.
Before we go into that, how was the show? That seems you have a personal experience that you went there.
Yes, earlier this week I did go to E3. I had some meetings there, but then after I finished those meetings, not gonna lie, I did walk around the show, played some games.
Oh my god!
So I did get to have some hands-on time with these new title launches.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, our manager just entered this TV tuning, so he is watching you.
How can we block him? Can we block a single person from viewing this?
Too late. So you said after the meeting you were walking around. What did you see?
I was only doing it for research, actually.
Oh yeah, research. Okay.
I wasn't there for fun. I was there for work only.
Okay, so how is it?
Really fun. I don't even know what to talk about first because there's just too much to talk about. Actually, I think let's talk about Nintendo. Let's move away from PCs for a little bit.
Okay.
Let's talk about Nintendo and Nintendo Switch because myself, I have a Nintendo Switch at home, which I play when I travel a lot. Kate, what about yourself? Do you play Nintendo Switch?
I have Nintendo everything.
She is Nintendo fanboy. #1 Nintendo fangirl, actually. #1 Nintendo fangirl.
And I'm really good at Super Smash.
Speaking of Super Smash, they did announce a new Smash game, finally. It's called Smash Ultimate, right?
I don't know, but it's...
You should know the name.
I don't know the name, but it has a lot of great features. They actually are gonna include all the characters from the last grandfather generation, from GameCube, from like Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, so
and
they
get it
basically
together and then upgrade it.
Everything together.
Yeah,
I heard there's gonna be over 70 characters in one game, so honestly, it's gonna be hard to choose who to play.
Great.
In there.
And then right now, there's a lot of videos talking about it on Facebook or on YouTube, talking about what kind of characters that they're gonna bring in back, and then what they have a little bit upgrades onto it.
Yeah.
I was watching it last night. It was a fantastic.
It was definitely definitely a really big announcement. Really excited for it.
It's a reunion because every generation they kind of pick a select for certain character that they want to increase or they kind of pass it out.
Yeah.
But this time is a reunion for the last couple generations of the Super Smash characters, and then become a big fight. But one thing I do like though.
What?
Is they still keep 8 characters, which only allows in the Nintendo Wii U.
I believe it was only on the Wii U before.
Yeah, because before you can only play up to 4 characters, which you cannot do the mass fight. But in Wii U, you can play up to 8 characters, which is gonna be a little bit of chaos, but it's super fun when you throw different items and weapons.
Yeah.
But in the Switch version, they're gonna keep the 8 characters as well.
8 characters, yes. And because it's on Nintendo Switch, you're able to play multiplayer really easily because each Switch comes with the Joy-Con controller.
But the Switch is gonna be so small.
Yeah, but it'll still be pretty fun. It'll still be pretty competitive.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm really excited for this title because it is on the Switch, which means it's portable, which means it's really easy to carry and always have Smash on you. So I'm probably gonna bring it to the office a lot. I'm pretty sure Kate will as well. So I think we're gonna have some pretty heated matches. I think we should get a live stream going
chance.
on. No way, no. I destroy her every single time on the Wii U version. No competition at all.
Yeah, in your dream.
We'll have to prove it on stream then.
Alright, so if you guys do play this game, feel free to comment below what's your favorite characters and share with us. When we are in different shows, when we bump into you guys, let's have a fight. Why not? So what's your second favorite game? Well, that's my favorite game. So what's your favorite game?
So my game that I'm personally excited for is Fallout 76.
The last one is Fallout 4.
Yeah, so they jumped 72 titles in the amount of time.
What happened?
They forgot to count. They forgot how to count. So it is Fallout 76, and it's the first time they're bringing Fallout to the online world. So traditionally, Fallout's always a single player experience, a really in-depth, a really immersive single player experience. So now it's like I can play with friends. So I can play my game here, you can have your game there, and we join each other in our game worlds and play. So friendly
team up game, not fights.
I'm not sure yet, actually. I'm pretty sure we can still find ways to probably kill each other even if we're on the same team. So it's like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. We'll probably still shoot each other.
I learned one skills from PUBG. Friendly fire counts.
I actually don't know if I want to play Fallout with her. But yeah, I mean, I see a lot of you guys in the comments who are pretty excited about this game as well. I mean, it's gonna probably take up a lot of my life. So maybe we should actually get a group play session together. Play with some AORUS fans. What do you think?
I like that.
Yeah. I think I don't know. If you guys are interested, let us know in the comments. We'll probably start opening up maybe a Facebook group or some kind of Steam group. I believe we actually have both, actually. We'll open up a Steam group and then we'll start inviting people to come join, and then maybe we can have some game nights together. I
think that's a great idea because I just want to prove that girls can play really good games.
Yeah, actually, Kate's pretty good at games. Not gonna lie. I kind of give her crap a lot, but she's not bad. She's not bad.
So whoever wants to play Super Smash, comment below. We'll have a game night together.
For sure.
Or whatever other games that you guys prefer to play.
Definitely.
And I saw one of the comments. Okay, one of the comments saying the Resident Evil RMK coming out.
Resident Evil 2 remake.
Oh my!
So Resident Evil 2 originally came out 1990s.
It was a long time ago.
Long time ago, but they're remastering it with completely upgraded graphics, completely new game engine, new lighting engine. And I saw some gameplay videos of it. It looks really, really great.
Nice.
And it looks actually scary again. Resident Evil originally used to be scary because we're little kids, there's zombies, but the more recent titles,
lots of blood and zombies.
Yeah. So we're going back to that with better graphics. So it's just gonna be even more intense,
more realistic.
I think we should do a gameplay stream of this live on AORUS Facebook. What do you guys think? I think we should do this.
That's very intense, man. I had to say about that.
Watch Kate play. She'll just freak out on camera.
Oh my god. So,
let's see. Another game that I do want to talk about, which I do see some commenters discussing as well, is Anthem. Anthem is, to put it simply, EA's version of Destiny 2.
No joke.
So it's kind of like a loot grinding FPS shooter. Where you go and you play with like 4 other friends. You go and just shoot monsters and get better gear, and basically repeat and get better gear. Like
So
Diablo,
like-
it's like Diablo but shooting. So it's really exciting. I saw gameplay footage of it. Graphics look really great. It's super high end gameplay.
When is it launching?
For Anthem? Actually, don't know. I think later this year.
Later this year?
I'm pretty sure some of you who are watching now probably know the release date. So if you guys do know, leave a comment down below.
I know when is Super Smash coming up though.
When?
December something.
December. Christmas?
I remember December something.
The camera guys are waiting.
Oh, December 7th.
December 7th. Yeah, there we go.
December 7th,
So
so-
Smash is coming on December 7th, end of the year. So I'm really excited for that. I wish it came out sooner, honestly.
Oh, actually,
What?
okay. So for the Anthem, right? Soteries?
Soteries?
Just answer our answer. So for the Anthem, it's gonna be launched in February 22nd, 2019.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Thank you.
So, unfortunately not this year, but honestly, I think that's okay. I mean, they should take their
It's worth
time and
waiting.
make a quality game, right? Rather than
Yeah.
rushing it out for release.
So that's
Any other suggestions there?
well, cameraman. We have one of our friends say 2 points. 2 points for our cameraman. Good job. Thank you for the hint.
Yeah.
So last game I actually do want to highlight. Oh, Fallout 4.
Fallout 4?
Yeah, Francisco. I'm sorry, my English wasn't my first language. Francisco actually helped us out to say that the Fallout 76, which they jumped to 70 series, is going to announce in November 14, 2018. So this year, November 14.
November 14th. Hey, that means we play Fallout 76 in November. Then once December comes, we switch to Smash.
So that's for Smash, and then in February we play the Anthem.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a pretty busy that part of the year. We're probably not gonna be at work very much. We're probably gonna be at home playing games.
Well, thank you everyone for helping us to share a lot of new information and e-news to everyone.
Yes.
So, everyone keeps updating. That's good. And there's actually, Nicholas just comment below saying, other than Fallout 67, Beyond Good and Evil 2, you want to read it? You want to help me to read it afterwards? I kind of don't want to read the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm skimming through the comments right now. Honestly, there's a lot of comments, so maybe let's go revisit the comment section at the end of this video.
Yeah, because these keep jumping out and then I lose track.
Yeah. So, having said that, let's just remind all the viewers right now, we are running some pretty big giveaways during this live stream. So again, all you guys have to do, share this video as well as enter into the giveaway link in the description below. We're going to have a ton of great prizes. We have 32 gigs of Optane memory, a Gaming 7 motherboard.
Z370
Gaming 7 motherboard.
And last is the Z370 Gaming 7 with the Intel Optane pre-install on board. So there's total 3 prizes that you can win throughout these TV shows. And like we said, click on the link below, link for the Glim. And then you can join the raffle. And then the raffle will be announced, the winner, next Friday.
Next Friday on the Facebook page of AORUS. So remember to enter in and check back next week on that.
So stay tuned. All right. So last game that we're going to talk about, it's not gonna have not only have the PC, not only have the console. It's Overcooked 2.
Overcooked 2, yes. Oh my god, I have nightmares from that game. Because I play with her a lot, and oh my god,
It's really good game.
Yeah, she and I, we actually do not work together very well. Overcooked... Okay, Kate, do you want to explain what Overcooked is?
Overcooked, well, let's go from their title. Well, they have a slogan for the Overcooked 2. Is ready to burn your kitchen again?
Probably, yes.
So they actually do a little bit of upgrades from Overcooked. And then, which the upgrade is throughout different games and patterns, they give you a little bit harder challenge. no matter your map is, usually the map is like very solid and stable, right? But in this Overcooked 2, your kitchen gonna shift around crazy, and
the maps go crazy. There's different themes, different challenges every map. So you're always having to adjust your strategy, your co-op strategy.
And then before, it's if you want to play one person with like 2 controller, that's perfectly okay. But I highly doubt you can do that in the Overcooked 2 because it's extremely hard.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's very challenging because that involves a lot of teamwork. And if the teamwork is not success, then you burn your kitchen.
Yeah. So I think honestly, after hearing this announcement, we're probably going to start playing that game maybe on a live stream. So again, if you guys do want to see that, leave us a comment down below so we know exactly which game to play first, so you guys can watch us probably fail, burn our kitchen on stream.
And just so you guys know, the Overcooked is actually going to announce very fast. So it's going to be in August 7th.
Oh, hey, just right around the corner.
So we can play Overcooked 2 first? And then what? Oh, Fallout 72.
Fallout 76. 76. Come on, get the name right, please.
So Overcooked 2, Fallout 76, Super Smash, and the next year, February,
it's going to be Anthem.
Yeah.
And I know there's probably a ton of titles that we didn't mention on this live stream that will be in between those two. Like Doom, Resident Evil. We have the one from the Dark Souls developers, From Software. They're making some kind of ninja samurai game. It looks really fun. But there's a ton of titles we didn't touch during this show. But there are a ton of great announcements that happen at E3. So definitely check up on the latest news online for that.
Exactly. And then last mention for the Overcooked 2, it's gonna be available for PlayStation 4, Switch, Windows PC, and Xbox One. So all the platforms.
Cool,
basically.
cool. Yeah. So really great multi-platform title. A ton of fun. And a ton of craziness, to be honest.
Burn the whole kitchen, burn the house.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then make sure you have your fire hydrants ready there.
Yeah, definitely. I will.
All right, so we're gonna enter into our Q&A sections for discussion. So if you guys have any questions right now is the time for you to ask.
Yep.
So we on our Facebook, we actually doing the questions.
So yeah, we're monitoring our Facebook live chat right now. Kay and I, we're probably gonna scroll down to some of the more previous questions that are being asked. So again, if you guys do want to leave a question, leave it now. So eventually we'll get around to your guys' question. So I think let's start from the bottom up.
So I have one that I saw earlier that I wasn't able to answer right away.
Yes.
So question number 1, Ben.
Yes.
Is this TV show gonna be every week? How's the frequency that we're gonna have this show on?
So our plan is to have this live show every 2 weeks.
Every 2. Do you know which day?
So this one we're on June 15th right now, right?
Yes.
So 2 weeks from now will be Friday, June 29th. So if you guys want to tune into our next one, visit our Facebook page, visit all of our pages then, and we'll have our live stream up and we'll announce some more great prizes for giveaways. So if you guys didn't win this one, you will be able to in the next couple of giveaways that we have.
Quick question. So another question I saw is what time approximately is gonna be?
Usually for us, we're trying to set a set time, maybe 3 p.m. Let's say 3 p.m. to be safe. Because usually we finish lunch and then after lunch we kind of food coma for a bit, and then we start playing video games, and then that takes a little bit of time, and then so 3 should be a good time. 3 p.m. Pacific time, by the way.
Pacific time.
Since we're in California.
Yeah, so everyone, if you're interested in watching more of the TV shows from Gigabyte AORUS TV, or if you want to win more of the giveaway, feel free to stay tuned on our Facebook page, or if you have any question, comment below. And so every other Friday, 3 p.m. PST, we're gonna have another AORUS TV going on, and share with more news and more interesting stuff that we see in this industry, and then share with you guys. Yeah,
for sure. And this is our first time doing this show, so to be honest, we actually want to hear your guys' feedback. Let us know in the comments down below what you think about this show. If you think we should change any of the format, if we should talk about certain topics, or maybe even just doing more giveaways. You know, like we're kind of open to anything right now. We're pretty much an open book. So if you guys do have suggestions for us, please leave it down below. We're really excited to hear what you guys think about this show.
Yeah, so I really like the idea of our AORUS TV because we not only be able to exchange a lot of new informations with you guys, but it's also a great environment for us to actually gather more ideas that what you guys want to know, what you guys want to hear. And for example, gaming nights, that's the one thing. RGB speaker, that's the second idea. Is that you know, I don't see why not. It's a great idea for improve our ecosystem for the peripherals.
For sure. So yeah, this live stream is kind of a tool for us to interact with you guys directly. So definitely take advantage of it. Let us know product suggestions, product feedback. And just whatever you guys can think of, let us know, and then we'll collect everyone's suggestions, feedback, and make some changes on our side.
Yeah, because it helps us to do a better team, and then to get actually a great job, and then to give you guys a better product.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So let's move on to a question. Jonathan Lightwood is asking, can I exchange the board if I win with some swag? Nah, dude. If you win something, man, just take it. Take it. If you don't want it, sell it. But actually, no. Maybe that's actually a good suggestion for future. Maybe let's give out some swag for the next one.
Yeah, because
we have hoodies, t-shirts, lanyards, hats, a lot of really great stuff. So
we have a lot of great stuff, especially the hoodie. I like the hoodie a lot because our hoodie used pretty high quality. So the logos and everything is not like, you know, normal giveaway. It wash over time, and it doesn't fade away the color. It doesn't fade away with the mark. Yeah. So for me, it doesn't, because it doesn't break out. So it's really good quality. So maybe we can include it next time.
Yeah, definitely.
For a giveaway.
So we have a ton of swag. Let us know in the comments what you guys want to see. We have a ton of great AORUS merchandise.
But okay, a quick suggestion. So for the hoodies, right, or any of the t-shirts, when you announce the winner, make sure you ask their size.
Yeah. We do have size ranges from extra small all the way to XXL. So
if it's everyone.
Yeah, we'll have something to fit all you guys.
Yes.
Let's see. Darren Huber doesn't have a question for us, but he just wants to let us know that he did buy an X470 Ultra Gaming motherboard. And he's saying that his heatsinks look great and function great as well. So honestly, Darren, that's really good news to hear. We actually put a lot of work into our X470 boards. We kind of listened to product feedback from you guys in the past. And so we've finally been able to roll out some meaningful changes to our current generation motherboards. And as far as I know, the X470 Ultra Gaming is the top selling on Amazon.com right now for new motherboards. Nice. So it is the best seller. So we're really happy to hear that you guys are liking the product and buying the product. And again, if you guys have more suggestions, keep bringing it to us. We relay it back to HQ in Taiwan, and then they make the products better on their side.
So I have a couple of the comments and questions.
Yes.
So Nicholas Newton, he said, I have fun, so you guys nailed it. Well, thank you, Newton. And thank you for everyone else, because we won't nail it if you guys are not there, right? Yeah, so it's a great success for both of us as our first series of our AORUS TV show. Yeah,
I mean, honestly, this is both new for Kate and myself. We've never really done a formal live stream show before, so hopefully, you know, it's not too cringeworthy on your guys' side. So it's good to know that some of you out there are liking it.
Yes, well, thank you guys. And then second, what are you gonna say?
Tio Francisco asks for RGB sunglasses.
We have RGB racist?
Bracelet.
Bracelet.
Racist is something completely different.
I was going to say bracelet.
Bracelet, yes.
RGB bracelet.
We have braces. That's braces.
Oh, braces.
Braces. Bracelet, sunglasses. Yeah, so RGB sunglasses. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe we can have one that goes alongside with like our motherboards and graphics cards.
Yeah, we have a lot of RGB giveaway, but sunglasses we never tried. So that's good suggestion. Good suggestion.
Oh, we actually did have RGB fidget spinners. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, let's see if we have some laying around. Maybe we can pick it up and show it to you guys on the stream.
Yeah, it has 3 lights all together. You can spin it around.
Yeah, it's like you put the lights on the outside, you spin it, like goes crazy.
And a lot of people actually comment that we do have nice hoodie and they like it. So definitely, please.
Yeah, for sure.
Grab a lot of hoodies.
All right, I guess we have to do hoodies next week. So, sorry, in 2 weeks, so June 29th, you heard it here. We're going to have hoodies as giveaway items for you guys. So stay tuned for that live stream.
Great. And I have another comment from Ryan Christopher.
Okay.
I like this comment.
Yes.
I need a chair.
We have that available as well. See the one I'm sitting on right now?
All right, let me move a little bit so you guys can see the logo right here.
I guess I'll have to get up. So, this is the AORUS chair I'm sitting on. Gigabyte AORUS.
I got blocked.
So, I guess we'll probably have to check with our bosses first to see if this is something that we can do, but I'm sure if enough of you guys comment below that you want this chair, we can convince him no problem.
And this chair is actually really good because I actually assembled it by myself, and
it's actually very shaky. I'm very shaky right now.
No, it's great. It's very solid. So if you guys buy any our AORUS gaming chair, or you assemble it, basically come with an assemble box. It has all the tools you need, and you can assemble it. If a girl can assemble in 20 minutes, it should be fairly easy for you guys. And it's stable. See, it doesn't move at all.
Yeah, no, just kidding. No, this chair is pretty high quality, pretty solid.
So we'll put that into considerations and see if in the future that we'll be able to buy it.
Yes. Paul Pin asks, when can we buy AORUS RGB RAM? Kate's on the sales team. She should know this.
In about a month or two, maybe.
Yeah,
it's very near future, but then right now we just have during the compute we just seen the module right now. So the first sample is ready, but as we're gonna have a launch plan, and of course maybe marketing will do giveaways and then first look. So it probably will take another month or two, right?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, expect to come out pretty soon. We have been doing some coverage of it on our social media pages, and usually we do a pretty good job of doing some product availability announcements on it. So stay tuned for our Facebook for an announcement on it. Let's see. Let's move on to the next question. Jonathan Lightwood is asking, where is his robot? AORUS robot. Do we have one here? No. We have a box of one here, but we don't have the act. Damn it. Alright, next time we'll bring the AORUS statue, the AORUS robot statue. It's actually pretty cool. It's like pretty big like this, kind of like a Gundam.
Yeah, but it's very neat.
Yeah, it looks nice. And I think there is lighting on it as well. So
it does.
Maybe another giveaway item. Oh, our cameraman is getting it for us. Let's see if he can throw it to...
Our cameraman is very... Alright, let me... Alright, cool. Whoa!
Shoot, dude. Yeah.
But what happened to the actual thing?
Yeah, so I mean we took it out of the box. It's actually downstairs right now, but let's see if I can fight this. So AORUS robot, I don't know if you guys can see that. There's supposed to be a figurine inside here, but again we took it out. So this is just the box, but this is what it looks like. It's our AORUS statue. Yeah. So we do have those ready. We have them in the US office. So if you guys want to win one, again, stay tuned for our upcoming live stream on June 29th, where we'll be announcing more information.
All right, let me see the next one.
What else?
Okay, so
all right, let's see. Someone's suggesting an RGB hat, an RGB mug, a cup. So honestly, let's just make everything RGB. Honestly, let's just go all in. We're pretty
RGB
much.
cup will be hard because you put electric with water, electrocute.
At least it'll make the water look nice. You don't have to drink from it.
I have one of the comments from Benson Lee. Yeah.
Okay. What does he say?
He said, "Well, the chair looks good." Well, two options. One, if you are interested in purchasing, you can find it on Amazon or Newegg. The MSRP is $299.99 USD. But of course, sometimes we, if you not in a hurry, Ben usually give some a lot of good free giveaways and prices for along with our AORUS TV show. So stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you guys are interested in how to assemble it, we do have assemble videos that we film.
We made like a really cheesy video 2 years ago how to build this together. You can actually watch Kate try to struggle. No, actually, she did a pretty good job.
So it's what we're trying to show in that video is basically, it's very easy to assemble. So you don't need a technician to come to your house and assemble for you. It's very handy and very user friendly.
Definitely.
And plus, I really like the logo because I'm not sure if you guys can see it here. You might need to move a little bit. All right. So for the logo here, it's kind of like you sewed it in. It's not just.
It's embroidered.
Ah, yes.
Embroidered.
So it's not just like you printed mark there and it faded out over time by sitting on it. It stayed there. So it's pretty good quality, and then it holds 500 pounds.
Yeah, I'm 500 and I'm like 499 pounds. So
it holds 500 pounds, and then on their chair size, you actually be able to twist it the back.
And you can recline it too. Look.
Yeah, see. You can recline it all the way to the back. Perfectly fine.
And oh shoot.
Alright, he's gone.
You guys see me right now.
So that's how it goes. Stop shaking the table.
Jesus. Alright.
So it's very stable. It's very useful. So if you're playing games with over the time, that's definitely a chair that help you to success in PUBGs or Overwatch.
Yeah,
or,
for sure. It just helps you because when you sit in front of a computer at your desk for like hours and hours, every little piece of comfort does add up over time. So long run, it is pretty good.
Yeah. So as one of the question that William Cody.
Yeah.
Cool. So William is asking, is the armchair, the arm adjustable?
Yes.
Yes. You can kind of
see, but it's underneath the table and the camera angle is being cut off, but it is adjustable for height. So if you guys like higher armrests, you can play like that, or if you like lower, you can do it like that. So again, up to you guys on how you want to adjust it.
Yeah, and there's a button for you, very easy to, like this one. See, you can kind of go up and down, very easy.
Yeah.
And then you can actually do, if you don't like it, the arm at all, which there's a screw underneath it, you can just unscrew it and then take it out.
For sure. Kyle is asking, what's the longest time sitting before you start feeling any discomfort?
Well, we been sitting at, before this TV show, we were sitting here to doing some technical testing and everything.
We were here for quite some time, actually.
Yeah, well, I'm still feeling my butt, so it's good.
Yeah, so it's been like, 3 or 4 hours since we've been here. Yeah, we've just been sitting on these chairs. The one that I'm sitting on, the AORUS chair, is actually really comfortable. I don't feel any discomfort yet. We do include a pillow, which I'm not using, but it does offer lumbar support, so again, it helps for your back, as well as we do offer an optional headrest as well, so you can like protect your neck or protect your head. So it's pretty comfortable stuff. Lots of options to kind of fit it to you, to adjust it to your liking. So again, if you guys don't like anything about it, you can probably always adjust it, right?
Yeah, and then last one that I do like the feature about this this AORUS gaming chair is that on the wheel there's a wheel lock.
Yeah.
So if you don't like your wheel to move around and everything, perfect. Then you can just lock it. But if you do like to move around, you just unlock it. That's very convenient for a lot of gamers.
For sure. And Kiki is one of our streamers. He does have one of these chairs, and he did comment below. He uses his for 12 plus hours per day, and he says he absolutely loves it. So if you guys want to hear a great, in-person testimony, that's, hear it straight from Kiki.
Okay, and am I on the... so Darren Huber. Okay.
Asks if you're sitting on an AORUS chair. That one's not an AORUS chair. We actually work with one of our partners to get this chair in, so we just kind of have it on the stream today. Honestly, there's a lot of good chair makers out there on the market, so we just have one great option for you guys to consider.
Yeah, but I still think Gigabyte is better.
So I think that's probably gonna wrap things up for today. We've been rambling on a little bit too long, but actually before we end the show, we want to do one last reminder of our giveaway that's going on right now. We have 3 great prizes. Kate, would you like to introduce those awesome giveaways?
That's a memory test. All right, so we have a 3 giveaway total. First is our 32 gig Intel Optane memory stick which can we showcase what it is?
32 gigs of Intel Optane memory. Here it is.
So it looked like this. So enter the giveaway and Glim. There's a link right next to the comment section of our live videos. So click that, enter the raffle, and then next Friday you're gonna win this cute little things. And it's a really good technology to boost your hard drive.
Yes.
And it actually shorter your response time. So this is a great price. Second part, our second giveaway is our Z370 AORUS Gaming 7 motherboards. So that's our very high-end motherboards for Z370 series.
Very similar to this, except it does not include the Optane drive inside of it. It's just the standalone motherboard itself. But again, without Optane, it's still a great product. It supports Intel's 8th generation core CPUs, the i3s all the way to the i7s. You support 3 PCIe express lanes, so you can put multiple graphics cards if you guys so choose. ESS Saber DAC on here, so immersive audio quality, drive better headphones, drive better speakers, and just a ton of other great stuff.
If you guys have any of your friends, like to enter this raffle, feel free to, more chance of winning. Why not? And last but not least, if you're using previous generations or Z170 series, you want a great upgrade. Honestly, in my opinion, since I'm using the Z172, it's a great upgrade. No matter on performance, CPU, performance on the motherboards, a lot of upgrade feature, metal shield, Saber DAC audios, and then RGB lighting. So overall, no matter is your appearance, your performance, and then overall your capability, it's improving. So last but not least, our last prize will be the Z370 AORUS Gaming 7 Optane on board. So we have 1, 2, and overall 3.
Yeah. So again, we'll announce giveaway winners next Friday on our Facebook page. So remember to get your giveaway entries in. Until then, yeah, and that's pretty much it. We'll have some more giveaways running the following week as well, 2 weeks from now during our next live stream show on June 29th. So you guys want to enter into this giveaway, and then stay tuned for the next one that will be announced in the coming few weeks.
And in the next giveaway, we hear your comments, we hear your voices. Ryan Christopher just mentioned earlier that we forgot the fourth prize, a Tesla Model 3.
The Model 3, dude, if we had that available, dude, I'd just take it for myself and
but
not
actually,
show up.
Well, a little bit highlight here is for the next show, we are going to have a little bit more giveaways, right?
Yes.
We're going to have the AORUS hoodies, and something that's just below, we'll go ahead and look at our inventory, and then to see what you guys will like. Yes. So we'll talk to our boss, and then hopefully next when we gather up, we'll have a more price and then surprises for you guys. So thank you guys for your joining today.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, this is our very first live stream show. So if you guys did like it, let us know in the comments below. Remember to like this video, share it, and let us know your feedback so we can improve for next time.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm your host, Van.
And I'm Kate.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
You guys are actually here and you're like, yeah, try this, try that, do this, do that. You're giving us tips. You're educating us on how it actually works.
Gigabyte has reached out to us and they're like, hey, we kind of want to teach you guys how to build PCs. This is something that you're interested in. And we're just like, I think that's something the overall community can benefit from.